Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of New Knife Friday. Guess what? Today is a very special day. We just had a notification from YouTube that we have 1,000 subscribers. You're like an official bona fide YouTube channel now, bro. Like, you can do whatever you want. You could probably start talking about politics. Or maybe like gender stuff. Maybe you should let people know, like, like how much they should drink or how much they shouldn't drink whenever they're drinking. Nope. We're not doing that. We're just going to keep letting you know about machetes. I said it was special, and it's special because we have a lot of things. We have five machetes wrapped up in this tape, and we are going to open this thing. I think I paid like $27, and then there was some shipping or something like that, but $27 for 5 machetes? I'm all over that. The machetes are great, but that's not why we're here. It's kind of why we're here, isn't it? Yeah, but we're just gonna... Ooh, that was loud. Is that okay? All this long hair is not just from rock and roll. So you were looking at the product of a 40-year-old Navy brat. My father was in the Navy. For the first few years he was in the Navy, he was a rescue swimmer instructor. If you know anything about the Navy or the rescue swimming program, it is the best. After rescue swimming, he went into anti-submarine warfare, where they flew sonar over the ocean from a helicopter and listened for Russian submarines. There's probably a lot of other things that he did, but if he told me, he'd have to kill me, and now I'm here messing with machetes and knives. So, thanks, Pops! This Alabama heat really makes me want to keep that fan on, but it's just not right for the audio. We are here to celebrate the men and women in the armed forces, and more specifically, the Navy. So I've got this coworker, and some would call him my work husband. We are best buds. We stay on the phone all day long whenever we're doing our respective jobs. We talk about feral hog. We talk about recipes. We talk about... I'm going to shut up. I'm going to shut up right now. But that gentleman has a son that is currently deployed in the Navy. I believe he's on an aircraft carrier. Maybe he's on a battleship. I'm not quite sure. But he has a special knife to give to a special son. And man, what a great thing to do for 1,000 subs. So he ordered a bunch of knives and he gave them to me. And he said, hey, would you make a video for my son? Because I'm going to give him this knife. And I said, abso-frickin-lutely. All right, so he bought a box of knives, like a big box of knives, and from the conversations that we had, his wife wasn't pleased with the purchase. I think he also bought a bunch of cheese or something like that. Like, he spent like way too much money on cheese from Wisconsin. But I mean, if you're gonna get some cheese, right, get it from the cheese capital. I digress, and we'll start from lowest to highest. So what we have right here is, y'all could see what that is. That's communist as all hell. That is the Kalashnikov magazine. Doesn't it look like it? All right, what we have is the AK-74 Boker. Hang on. Okay, is it gonna... Wow. So that's a big, chunky auto knife. What a fun knife. It's dumber than a ding dong, but that's okay because we know how to sharpen knives. But let me tell you something, man. I wear pants that fit. Maybe they fit a little too tight. They don't fit too tight for my 2% demographic that's claiming it's their wife's profile. But yeah, man, the Boker, the AK-74. It's a pretty cool little knife. It's a chunky monkey. He said I would need a knife to open a knife, and that's what we're about to do now, because now we have the Kershaw Clash. And I believe he's been carrying this knife with him on his boat He does a lot of fishing. He does a lot of everything. I'm gonna have to get into this thing. Ooh, that's not that though. That got right in there, didn't it? All right. So the Kershaw, like I've had a lot of good experience with Kershaw knives. I've got one Kershaw and I can't remember the model, but it's a spring assist, and I've had it for years, man. I actually broke the tip off of the thing. I dropped it one time, and I put it on my 1x30 belt sander with like some, I don't know, 80 grit or something like that, and reprofiled it. This is a cool little blade. So much smaller, but it's a flipper, right? So you've got this little, and that comes out very nice. Nice thick pocket clip. You can move this pocket clip around, so you can move it from top to bottom, depending on whether or not you want to, you know, wear that thing however you want to wear it. But the star of the show today, for our 1,000 subs, yeah. I mean, are you kidding me? I almost feel bad opening this thing. Like, this is something that the Navy boys should do. Oh my goodness. It's got all this, it's got a little bag it's in too. This is Kershaw. Get rid of that. It is the Benchmade bug out. Look, they even got a little something in there for you to read. We can't read. S30V steel, super light. I think that's why they call it the bug out, right? Because you can put it in the bug out bag. This knife is incredibly light. Like, when you pay this much money for a blade, I'm glad they put it in a nice box in a little bag, because there is no weight to this thing, and that's amazing. I mean, you can go look up other YouTube channels and they'll tell you how many grams or ounces or whatever, but good grief, what a cool little knife. Short little pocket clip. Classic Benchmade. What a sexy little knife. Little clothes, little blue thumb stud on there too. Ah, it just comes out, ooh, ooh, ooh. Ready to cut your apple up, girl. Brother, I don't even know your name, but happy birthday. And man, this is one that you could, I mean, you could do all kinds of things with this little knife. Such a good little utility knife. Yeah, so happy birthday to the boy in the Navy. Why didn't you tell me his name? Why didn't you tell me his name? You know who I'm talking to. But now the Benchmade will open up why 1,000 people are here. We have, oh my God. Man, did I just cut through a bunch of the paper stuff? I always do that. I always cut through a bunch of stuff that I'm supposed to read. And you guys are like, but how much does it weigh? And did you ever know that sometimes you need to that literature? Yeah, okay, I'm keeping this bug out. First up on the docket, man, I couldn't be more beside myself right now. Do y'all see what that says? It says Legitimus Collins. Where are they making Legitimus Collins now? Somebody that can read that language, tell me, where are they making this Legitimus Collins now? What a cool little blade. This is a lot like the Tramontina, the 14 inch. That's a good feeling little knife. And it's a Collins. And coming in right behind the Collins, we have another Gavilan, but yet a sexy little blade. I mean, this might be a good little melee weapon, you know? I mean, it's kind of pointy. It's got some flex to it. Feels really good in the hand. It's got that same kind of Tramontina handle. We're gonna have to knock that corner off because of the way we swing a knife. And I say we, but I. And there's a few other people that actually have that loose grip kind of swing to them, man. I like it. And then comes out the cornetta. Look at that for a frickin' blade, my friend. It's got like a bugle or a trumpet on it or something. I think I'm saying that right. Cornetta. This is a panga. And this is a formidable chopper, my friend. I want to go out and do some yard work with this thing right now. This is, oh, we got so many good machete Mondays. This looks like a panga as well. But if you see the orientation of the handle and the tip, this is not a panga. I am not quite sure what this is. If anybody knows this maker's mark, let me know down in the comments. Looks like a hardwood handle, riveted together, nice and strong. There's no wobble. There's good flex in this blade, but I can tell this is one for going to the ground. That's what this one's supposed to do. Yes, yes. And now I'm looking at another machete from the same maker, I believe. Is it the same maker? I don't see the same maker's mark. But this, now that I'm looking at this, and I'm picking up this panga, I don't know if we're working with hardwood here, or if we're working with some kind of, like, polyethylene. It kind of looks like it has a wood grain texture to it. Anyway, who really cares? The handles are on there solid. This thing looks like it would take some zombie heads off. I'm actually a little bit scared of this one because it's just so foreign to anything that I've ever swung. Holy crap! Guys, we're pushing into like a 12-minute video right here, and I'm Machete Eddie Hands. All right, look, I can't tell you how much I appreciate 1,000 subscribers. I'm speechless right now. I really am. I'm beside myself for thinking that there's actually that many people out there that enjoy these large cutting tools just as much as I do. But on top of all that, I want to say happy birthday to my buddy. He's my new buddy, whether you know it or not. Caleb, you're in the Navy and we appreciate you. It's getting hot in my shed and I'm wetter than a submarine with screen doors around here. And my hair is getting all curly and stuff. Look, thank you guys for being here. Machete Monday will be coming up. Y'all let me know in the comments which one that I should try first. Ain't no need to write a song.